I'm Greg MacGillivray, a filmmaker, and you're watching Ed Magic TV.
Welcome to Ed Magic TV. I'm your host, Gordon River, here on the blue carpet at the IMAX Theater for the film premiere To the Arctic 3D, narrated by Meryl Streep. A story of love, family, and survival on the harshest place on Earth.
It's simple to see, it's Ed Magic TV, so the world can believe it's Ed Magic TV.
What it's like filming in sub-zero temperatures.
Yeah, well, the challenges were immense because not only are you filming in IMAX, where the cameras are about 400 pounds, you only have 3 minutes per load, and then you have to reload. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes to reload. Costs about $1,000 per minute. But the reason why we film in IMAX is because it looks amazing on a giant screen. Now, on top of that, you're filming in the Arctic, where it's freezing up there. You know, you got high winds. A lot of times we're camping on ice. We go underwater, and underwater it's about 29 degrees. Our cinematographer's hands would start to freeze after about 15 to 20 minutes. Sometimes their regulators would freeze. So it was very difficult. But we got amazing footage for the giant screen.
Did you ever go underwater yourself to film this?
No, I let more crazy people do that. I stayed up on our boat and on the ice. And when we were filming this mother polar bear and 2 cubs for 5 days straight, we felt so emotionally connected to this family. We really were let into their home and got to see what it was like for them to be in an environment that's changing so much every day.
What inspires you to do animal films versus, films about everything else?
Yeah. Well, for me, showing animals and nature on the big screen in 3D is exceptional, and it kind of freezes in time the conditions, because the image is so super sharp and so wide. You get a sense of actually being there. So it's like delivering 10 million people to a location that they're never going to be able to go on their own, and they're going to be mesmerized by it. They're going to remember it forever. Meryl Streep has been a friend for about 20 years. She's done 2 other films for us, and I think so highly of her. I think she's a national treasure. And to get her to do this film, all I had to do was call her, and instantly she said, "Okay, I'd love to do it. I love polar bears. I love the Arctic. I love your movies. When should we do it?" And so it was great, and she did a marvelous job, as she does with everything.
The polar bears.
Animals, nature, family time. It's Sunday,
Meryl Streep's voice, and just great images, I hope.
What have you been up to lately?
Just traveling, exploring the world a little, raising kids, writing, directing.
What kind of things are you working on, like writing, directing-wise?
Just wrote and directed a movie that stars my daughter called Wild Hearts that'll be coming out, and acting in a pilot right now for Fox, a spy show. And writing a few other spec scripts.
Cool, I look forward to seeing those.
We are here at To the Arctic premiere because it's the perfect event for us to come to. Number one, Hank and I have never seen a 3D movie ever, so this will be our first time seeing it. And this is a documentary, which that's who we are anyways. And this is little Hank's first red carpet, but it's blue, and that's really who we are. So it all makes sense. This is a perfect event because we're into nature, we're into wildlife, we're into getting to step out for a second and really get to enjoy and get a glimpse of what happens in the Arctic.
Cool. Well, what are you doing lately? Like, any new projects?
Yeah, I've just started my first season of Kendra On Top on WeTV. It starts June 5th, and it's going to be an amazing season. This is going to be my 10th season on TV. So, but this one will be the best yet because we've gotten footage that we've never gotten before, and I'm so excited. It's just like To the Arctic, but Kendra.
What brought you out today?
I want to see polar bears in the Arctic, and it's pretty amazing. The Science Center downtown LA is really cool too, so I love coming out. It's the closest I might ever get to seeing the Arctic.
So tell me about your show, True Blood. Anything new coming out?
Yeah, it's coming out on June 10. We're airing season 5, and so it's going to be great. And it's a year about politics. There's a lot of themes of politics, so it's perfect for us in America right now. And
can you tell me about your character on the show?
Yeah, she's a vampire, and she's, I call her honest. Some people would call her harsh. I call her loyal. Some people would say she's sort of on the vicious side. But, she's definitely involved in different species and taking sides, and so it's fun.
Of all the environments that you worked on, this being the most exotic, where would you rather go again?
I've had really unglamorous luck as far as shooting. Like, I end up in Valencia or La Puente. Not that don't mean to insult anyone who lives there, but I hear of people flying to Greece and everywhere. But I've picked myself to go to South Africa because my husband's South African. And this year we're going to Kenya on a safari, trying to help get some information out about the elephant ivory trade and the rhino tusk trade and do something about that. So, and I've been working with Greenpeace, starting to on protecting the Arctic and the Sierra Club. So this planet and the beauty of this planet is important to me.
What do you think people like every day can do to help the environment?
We can help the environment so easily from our own house. I'm reading this book, The Story of Stuff, and I'm just falling out of habitual practices into a little bit more thinking about what I buy, thinking about what I put in my washing machine, because that's going to go out to somewhere. So it's basically thinking of littering on a broader perspective. I recycle, I reuse. When I bought my car, I thought about it. I have this Subaru that is an amazing company. So you just have to, I think, be a little more aware. Especially eating beef is more destructive than cars. A lot of people drive Priuses, but maybe think about what they're putting on their plate and how that's affecting the earth. So it's literally just looking at what you touch and just thinking about it. And we have Google. It's so easy right now to be more respectful to God and nature. In the grocery store, all you have to do is look for biodegradable when you buy cleaning products. All of that helps. And then if you can, get more involved and let our politicians know, the people we hired, what you would like to have happen as far as drilling in the Arctic or not drilling in the Arctic.
I'm Gordon River, and that's a wrap. Be sure to watch more videos by Ed Magic TV.